Okay, Coach, lots of shots on goal, lots of opportunities at the end. You lose on a PK, but what did you tell the team after?
I told them I was proud of them. I came out at halftime and obviously had the much better run of play, a much better run of play than they had, much better than we did in the first half, and played about as good as we can play. And with that, I thought we at least deserved a tie. So it was a very frustrating night for us, but our guys never give up, and I'm very proud of them for that.
How did you think the seniors did on senior night, and what was that like for you?
Well, the first half was rough, actually. I was getting close to kind of pulling a couple of them out because we just could not find a rhythm. And the seniors have to take responsibility, a couple midfielders, a couple center backs. But boy, they bounced back well in the second half, and were nearly flawless in the second half. So very happy with the way they finished their career on our field.
As a coach, what is this night like as you see guys who, with the exception of Casey, who kind of joined midway through his career, play their final game for you?
Yeah. I mean, Brent and Britt and Drew, those guys, it's like I've grown up with them. I mean, I don't feel as old as I am. Up in the office, I don't feel as old as I am, and so it feels like I've known these guys my whole life. I don't even remember the team without them. It's very odd as I'm looking at those guys today as they're kind of doing their senior talk up there. But you know, they got bigger and better things to do, hopefully, and our team will move on. But it's interesting. The team's grown so much over the last six or 7 years, depending on who you look at. In their time, it's been fun to watch.
And the last of the Van Wagnens.
Yeah, we're looking at 16 years in a row of a Van Wagenen on the roster, and today was the last home game for a Van Wagenen out of 16 years. I mean,
so your first year was the first year of a Van Wagenen?
Yeah, no, there was a year before that, but then when Arthur went on a mission and came back, there's been 16 successive years of a Van Wagenen on the roster. So it's amazing, and that's why we have their jersey retired. And not only that, they've all been major contributors, very committed young men to our program. And I think that'll be the weirdest thing next year is lining up and there's no Van Wagenen in the lineup. Because I mean, they've all been big-time players too, so they're in the lineup on game day. These aren't complimentary players; they're big-time players that have come through our program, and so it'll be different, that's for sure.
BJ's goal was meaningful in that it tied the game, but it was his surprisingly first of the season. What were you thinking when you saw that happen?
BJ was due. He deserved that goal. He probably deserved a couple more this season, but certainly that felt like a little justice tonight. So I'm very proud of him. I'm proud of him for kind of keeping his head up and kind of staying working on it, keeping his nose down so he can get and deserve a goal.
At Ogden to finish the season tomorrow. What are your thoughts as you see the end of the season just a day away?
Yeah. Well, obviously we're excited. We want to finish the season on a winning note. And so we're glad we have one more game. We felt like we played well tonight. If we can do it tomorrow night, hopefully we can get a result.
And is Jamba Juice at Chad's really the key to victory?
Yeah, I mean, every time we've gone to Jamba Juice at Chad's house, equals win. So I probably has something to do with us scoring a couple goals too, but it seems like that's what the secret's been.
So no thought of incorporating this at home maybe for next year?
Well, I mean, if it works again, we'll have to look at expanding that, that's for sure.